So it's right here, right?
It's right there, yeah, I see it. Right behind this dude, I can't see him.
Oh, I see it. I see it. Oh, let me move out the way.
Alright, inside.
All right.
What you think? Alright.
Oh, this looks really old. The California Steam Navigation Company. Steamship, Nicaragua. Friday, March 23, 1849. Whoa, I can't really read anything else. It's too... yeah.
Extraordinary. What did that say? Inducement?
Man. I wonder how much that's worth. Looks really old.
It does, but it is just a piece of paper.
Yeah, but like, it's talking about the gold rush.
There you go. How do you know it's from the gold rush?
It says 1849.
Where?
Right there. 1849.
Actually, it does. 1849. Friday, March 23rd, 1849. Alright, go.
We should probably go search this up on Google. I bet there's gonna be something.
For real, dude, on Google?
Yeah.
Alright,
Why not?
let's take it back then.
Alright, let's go back. Alright, Alan. What should I search up?
Such about the steamships in Nicaragua. Alright. Yeah, Nicaragua. Look for the one that's related to the gold.
Let me put gold rush or something. Alan, I can't find anything.
I know a guy who does this for a living. It's a passion for him to look for this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
Hello?
Is Santos?
Mr. Santos? Yeah, that's me.
Mr. Santos, I'm sorry. We found a document about the gold rush.
Oh, sounds good. I'll take a look at it if you come up to my office.
Oh, hello. Come in.
Thank you.
Come in.
Come in.
Hello, Gunner.
So, Mr. Santos, any appointments today? Okay, right now we have an appointment with two gentlemen trying to get this artifact investigated. At 1, you have to pick up your children, and at 2, you have to meet the president. Anything else? No, nothing else. Alright, cancel the appointment with the president and send those two gentlemen in. Alright, you may come in now. How do you
Hello?
do? How do you do?
Good.
Well, have a seat. So from my understanding of what Mr. Santos has told me, you two have an artifact that you claim to have come from the gold rush.
Yes, right here. We found it. We were just, messing around in the backyard, and we found that under a tree.
Mr. Santos, what do you think of this artifact? I recommend we give it to our lab analyst and have it figured out further. So, as Mr. Santos has said, we'll take this to our lab analyst just to prove the authenticity of this artifact, and we'll call you later.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Welcome to Historian Nation. I'm your host, Dylan Rafik. I'm here with my colleague,
Spicy C.
Today, we're going to be talking about the gold rush. Spicy, you take it from here.
Thank you. Okay guys, we're going to be talking about the individual who led the world westward, the discovery of gold. His name was James Wilson Marshall. James Wilson Marshall, born in 1810 in New Jersey, but then decided to become a carpenter just like his father. But then he found the business was weak, so he decided to go become a farmer in Kansas. But then in 1844, he decided to take a wagon to California. So in 1845, he arrived in the Sacramento River run by a settlement by John Sutter. And John Sutter let him become a carpenter. Then in 1848, as he was going around the sawmill, he discovered something in the water, which was gold. He went to tell his boss about this, but the boss didn't keep it a secret, and everyone found out about the gold. So 80,000 people rushed to California for the luscious gold they found. Then John Sutter and James Wilson Marshall both went bankrupt because they weren't able to get the gold they found. And that was all bad for him. That's all. And here comes back to it.
Alright, Spicy, thanks for talking about the introduction of the gold rush. Now I'm going to be talking about the gold rush itself and its effect on California. I'll take it from here. Because of the large number of people coming during the gold rush, Californians seek statehood. And in 1850, Kentucky Senator Henry Clay brought the idea of the 1850 Compromise. This dealt with the recently gained territory from the Mexican-American War of 1846 through 1848. It allowed California to enter the Union as a free state and become the 31st state of the United States of America. After 1850, gold became much harder to find. With the invention of hydraulic mining, gold was able to be mass collected, but it had a negative impact on the environment. The gold rush peaked around 1852, with $81 million being extracted that year. It steadily decreased by $45 million each year after that. California's population reached 380,000 by the end of the decade in 1860. Now before we wrap up this episode of Historian Nation, Spicy C would like to further go deeper into the Civil War and how it was affected by the gold rush.
As you can tell, in 1850 there was a compromise, and part of that compromise was California coming into the state as a free state. That was part of the events that led to the Civil War. And you know, the Civil War was a great impact in American history, which changed America for the rest of time. And that's all I gotta say for that. All right,
So what did we learn today, Spicy?
we learned about the guy who discovered the gold rush, about the gold rush, how it was a great impact on American history. It led to the Civil War and made modern history now, as we see it now today.
Before the gold rush, it's hard to imagine how California would have turned out. But because of the gold rush, California now has a population of 38.8 million. That is the largest populated state as of today. That's it for Historian Nation. We'll see you next time. I guess you could call this episode History.
1849. It's your boy Poke Chop. Gold Rush Squad. Y'all ready? 1849.
Sad Productions.
Yeah. You're coming in. Alright, Tom, come in. Come in. Good evening,
Thanks.
boys.
Good evening.
Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
Take a seat.
Okay, so what did you guys find out for us?
So from the document you gave us, we have authenticated that it is indeed an artifact from the gold rush. And so we carbon dated the artifact, and we have found out that it came from the gold rush. So we think the estimated value for this artifact is $50,000.
Okay. Well, me and my partner want 60.
I'm sorry, we're not gonna buy this, but we know someone who can.
Okay.
Pawn Stars. Here's a document.
Thank you.
Well, have a good day, boys.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah.
On this episode of Pawn Stars.
One of my regulars brought in a really good-looking carbine from the Civil War. Called in Craig to get...
When you break it down for reloading, you have to push up.